Hi guys, you're welcome to another tutorial, and in this very particular video I'll be talking about PScc part 1. I will be helping you get acquainted with the app, show you some settings that needs to be in place, and later on introduce you to some of the tools that are used to design in it. So without much further ado, let's dive straight into the main reason for the video. Okay, the very first thing you want to know is that all you will do is to go to this setting icon here by the top right and go to general and enable auto recovery. When you do this, you'll be able to recover your ongoing design in case you exit PScc by mistake. You won't lose your design if you enable auto recovery. So that's that. You click on done, and then still on that same setting icon, go to image import and set the maximum import resolution to 12 megapixel. This is so that when you are importing anything you want to use for a design in PScc, it won't look blurry after you are done importing. And also, we will enable access to local photos. If you don't enable this, this is what you will have. Click on done, then go to photo library. This is basically what we have if you don't enable access to local photos. Okay, but if you enable it, it will take you straight to your gallery and photos, right? So you have to enable that. Okay, that's all that for that side. And let's take a look at the one beside it here. There is where you have your delete, duplicate, move, and create folder. So like to delete, if you want to delete any project here or design, you can simply tap on it and okay, and it will be deleted. Okay, and you can also duplicate a design, right? If you want to duplicate any design here, you can simply do that. Just tap on any project and it will be duplicated. Okay, let's delete this. And then we have to move and also to create a folder. To create, let's say for the creation of folder here, let's say you are working for a brand, right, and you want something to be organized, you can simply create a folder. Let's say you're working for a brand like Viva detergent. Okay, Viva detergent, and if you tap on it, any design, right, any um manipulation or effects you will carry out will be simply stored under this Viva detergent. So that's that for the folder creation. You can simply use it to organize your files or your designs. Let's say you're looking for multiple brands or a business, right? You can do that. You can do that by creating a folder. Okay, that's all that for that side. And let's take a look at these two buttons here. The one by the left is where you have your photo library, creative cloud, camera, and blank document, right? The photo library, you can simply use it to import anything you want to use as the background. Okay, that's the essence of the photo library. And the blank document is where you can set the dimension or dimensions for a design of any ratio, be it the square format, which is equal number, ratio 1 to 1, or let's say ratio 1000 is to 1002, or 900 is to 1002. You can simply do that in the blank document, and if you do that, it will be, and tap on OK, your design space will be set. for you. Okay, and then this one here is where you can simply save your design to your gallery. Simply tap on save to gallery, and then you click on the project you want to save. You can set it to JPG or PNG and tap on OK. It will be saved to your gallery. So that's all that for this side, and let me take you to the other side of the app where we have the tools and some other effects. Okay, um, this is the interface, and by my left here is where you have your tools like your mark selection tool, circle, lasso, polygon, and magic wand tool, scribble, brush, and quick selection tool. We have a pen tool, effect spin tool, spray tool, eraser tool, and we have the gloom stamp tool, healing brush tool, blur tool, and smudge tool. Okay, and then by the right here, by the right here is where you have, it's where you can create your layers. You can duplicate, you can or import anything you want to use for the design by simply tapping on this plus icon here. If you tap on it, you can create em, an empty layer. You can also duplicate a layer, right? Let me demonstrate that for you. Let's import an icon. Okay, to do that, simply tap on duplicate and the layer will be duplicated. Okay, you can, if you want to delete a layer that you don't like, click on this this here, this button here beside the plus button. Tap on it and you click on this delete icon and the layer will be deleted. Okay, still on that same place is where you have your blend, your your different blend modes like normal, darken, multiply, lighting, screen, linear dodge, overlay, and the rest. And then you have the opacity. Okay, here is where you have the color match. I will explain this better in part 2. And beside it is where you can merge layers. If you want to merge two layers together to serve as one, if you can simply do that by merging down. Let me demonstrate that for you quickly. Let's duplicate layer 2. Okay, then go to merge layers and tap on merge down. The two layers will be merged together. Okay, that's all that for that side. Then if you want to hide a layer, let's say you are designing and then you want to hide a layer from the other, let me demonstrate that for you. So let's import something or a background. Let's say we have this, and let's say this is above this, right? You can simply tap on this this circle emblem here beside the layer. Tap on it and the layer will be hidden, right? And if you want to move a layer below or above the other, simply tap on the layer and you drag it up or you drag it down, and a layer will be displayed above or below the other. Okay, here is where you have the or should I say the undo or the redo. Let's say you're designing and you want to redo an action, right? You can simply tap on it and your and you go back to your previous action, and once you tap on it, redo the redo button will simply appear. I mean this button here will simply appear if you click on this one. Okay, so it's kind of something automatic. That's all that for that side. Let's look at this uh, let's look at this icon, this, this, and this. Okay, the hand icon, if you tap on it, it's where you have uh, your crop image, image size, rotate, warp, fade, fill and stroke, your transform, gradient, right? To transform simply means to move an object here in PScc. Okay, if you tap on transform, you can simply move an icon or an image in PScc. You can simply increase it, or you decrease it by tapping on this nudge here around the object. Okay, and if you want to distort the shape, right, go to extras and you open aspect ratio. Once you do that, you can simply distort it, right, something like this. And if you want to maintain the initial shape the way it is, you can simply lock the aspect ratio, which means you can either increase it in size or you decrease it in size. You can equally move it bit by bit by simply going to pixel notch, or you can move it up, or you can move it, sorry, you can move it sideways or down or to the left. Okay, and the snap simply means okay, this is what the snap does. Let's say you want to move it to the center. If you unlock the snap, right, you can simply move it without having like something it will look as if something is bridging you, right, to the center or any place if you unlock the snap. But if you lock it, here's what you get. You notice some you it will look as if something is bridging you from moving further or moving the object further if you lock the snap. So that's that for the snap. And to fade, okay, sorry, you can't fade a layer when it is hidden, so let's open it. So to fade, let's say you want to fade any area of an object or an image, you can simply use the fade button, and when you do that, some part of it will be hidden, or some part of it will be embedded into another layer. Okay, here's what I mean. You can see that. That's that for the fading. And so warp, it's like perspective 2 in pixel, but this one you can split it this way, or just something random can be done with the warp 2. Okay, so the fill and stroke, right, you can simply use it to create. Let's say you want to create a background with solid color, you can do that with the fill and stroke. Okay, color. you can tap on this one here to pick the color for the background. Tap on this, sorry, simply tap on anywhere around here, and then you can pick a color for your background. Okay, that's that for this and or icon. Let's move straight to effects, and it's where you have your effects like Gaussian blur, directional blur, sharpen, your glow, bevel, drop shadow, and the rest of them. You can simply explore all of this, right? And beside the effects is where you have your adjustments like black and white, saturation, auto fix, temperature, replace color, and the rest of them. And then this one here is where you have select pixels, clear, cut, copy, mate, and the rest of them. We will look at all of this in detail in part 2 of this PScc series, where we will put everything into practice. Okay, and that's all that for the part 1 of this video. And don't forget to subscribe if this is your first time coming to my channel. Do it to subscribe, to share, and comment, right, so that YouTube will recommend this video to other creatives who are looking for alternative app to design with to design with their smartphone. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.